Have you ever thought that if you're kind enough, patient enough, giving enough, she'll stay? And then one day you realize you're the only one fighting for the relationship, while she grows colder, more distant, and slowly loses respect for you. Why does this keep happening? Why does giving more make you worth less in her eyes? Maybe you're making mistakes no one ever warned you about. Today, you're going to learn 10 things a man should never do with a woman, if he wants to keep his self-respect, his power, and his presence as a man. Welcome to Stoic Wisdom. I'm Joel, and this isn't a video about how to make her love you again. It's about how to make sure you never lose yourself again. Are you ready? Let's begin. Part 1. Don't try to fix her emotions. She doesn't need you to be her solution. She needs you to be present. Every time you rush to fix how she feels, you're not helping, you're dismissing. You're not her mechanic, you're her man. And sometimes the most powerful move you can make is to simply say, "That sounds tough. I'm here." No advice, no solving, just grounded presence. Part 2. Don't be her emotional punching bag. You're not her emotional trash bin. Being understanding doesn't mean tolerating disrespect. When she's angry at the world and takes it out on you, and you absorb it quietly, you're not being patient, you're being used. Set the line. Say it calmly, clearly. I respect your emotions, but I won't be disrespected. She might push harder, but deep down, she'll respect you more. Part 3. Don't seek her validation. When your confidence depends on her response, you've already lost control. A man who constantly needs "Am I enough?" is a man who forgot he already was. Don't wait for her approval to feel secure. Validate yourself from within. Because the man who doesn't need validation is the man every woman silently respects. Part 4. Don't be too available. Every time you answer instantly, every time you cancel plans just to see her, you teach her that your world revolves around her. And the sad truth? She'll stop valuing your time. Because you don't. Want to be more attractive? Be more selective. Let her earn your time. That's how you shift from option to standard. Part 5. Don't overinvest too early. You give, you show up, you overextend, and still, she pulls away. Not because you're not good enough, but because you gave too much before she earned it. High-value men don't hand over their energy for free. They observe, they qualify, they protect their peace. Give when it's mutual, not when it's one-sided. Part 6. Don't let her control the relationship. If she makes every decision, sets the tone, and you're just following along, she's not with a man, she's with a shadow. Women don't crave power over you. They crave a man who stands next to them with presence. Don't be a puppet. Lead. Decide. Own your position. That's where respect is born. Part 7. Don't prioritize her over your mission. She can be part of your world, but she is not your world. The moment you drop your goals for her comfort, she starts questioning your value. Because if your mission can be replaced by a woman, it was never a mission. Stay focused. Stay locked in. Let her earn her place in your journey, not the other way around. Part 8. Don't lose yourself to keep her. When you start silencing your voice, bending your standards, agreeing just to avoid conflict, you're not loving her. You're abandoning yourself. And no woman stays attracted to a man who disappears to keep her close. Stand tall, even if it means standing alone. That's how real respect begins. Part 9. Don't ignore her actions. Just because you like her words. She says she wants you, but flakes, disappears, plays games. You listen to her voice but ignore her behavior. Stop. Words are noise, actions are truth. Watch how she shows up. That's the real answer. If it doesn't align, you don't chase clarity. You walk away from confusion. Part 10. Don't apologize for being masculine. You lead. You have direction, you speak with weight, you protect what matters. And some will say you're too intense, too stoic, too much. Let them. Because the world may try to tame masculine men, but women desire them in silence. Never apologize for being grounded, focused, and firm. Own it, live it, and let those who can't handle it fade out. Part 11. Don't reveal your deepest wounds too soon. Being open doesn't mean being unfiltered. Not every woman deserves to know your scars. Men who reveal too much, too fast, often do it seeking emotional closeness. But real strength isn't in overexposure, it's in discernment. Your vulnerability is a gift, not a tool to gain connection. Share it with a woman who earns your trust, not with someone who simply listens when she's bored. Part 12. Don't chase her. When she pulls away. When she goes quiet, you panic. You reach out. You explain, apologize, chase. But here's the truth. If she pulls away and you chase, you're confirming that she holds the power. Let her create distance. You stay grounded. Let her wonder where you went. Let her feel what life is like without your energy. You don't chase, you observe, and you respond with clarity, not desperation. Part 13. Don't stay where you're tolerated, not valued. You feel the shift. She's less present, less invested, but you stay, hoping effort will reignite the flame. Truth is, you're not being chosen. You're being kept around. A man of value doesn't stay where he's okay. He stays where he's respected. Don't wait for her to appreciate you one day. Walk where you're already seen. Part 14. Don't play the therapist role. You're not her emotional rehab. You're not her fixer. You're not responsible for healing her trauma. Be supportive, yes. Be present, of course. But don't lose yourself trying to manage her emotions. If you feel like her emotional caretaker more than her partner, you're in the wrong role. And eventually, you'll burn out. Part 15. Don't reward disrespect with patience. She cancels last minute. She talks over you. She mocks your standards. And you? Stay calm. Stay quiet. Stay present. Thinking that's strength. It's not. Strength is knowing when to walk away. Patience is not an excuse to be disrespected. Set the line. Hold the line. And if she crosses it, you leave. Part 16. Don't make her your identity. She becomes your focus. Your routine changes. Your life starts to revolve around her. And just like that, you forget who you were before she showed up. This is how men lose power. By making a relationship their identity. A woman should add to your life, not become your whole life. She's not the foundation, you are. Part 17. Don't tolerate mixed signals. She says one thing, does another. One day she's all in, the next she's distant. Confusion isn't attraction, it's a test. And if you keep accepting uncertainty, she'll keep giving it. You want clarity? Stop rewarding chaos. Part 18. Don't over-explain yourself. A high-value man moves with purpose. He sets standards. He makes decisions. And he doesn't feel the need to explain those decisions to gain approval. You don't need to justify your standards. You don't need to defend your pace. Let your life be the explanation. Part 19. Don't forget why. She was attracted to you in the first place. She was drawn to your focus, your drive, your certainty. But somewhere along the way, you softened too much. You adjusted everything to keep her happy. And in doing so, you became someone she didn't recognize or desire. Return to the man you were before fear entered the room. That's who she respected. Part 20. Don't try to convince a woman to love you. This is the ultimate mistake, and the one that breaks men the most. Trying to prove yourself. Trying to be enough. Trying to earn love from someone who doesn't value it. But here's the truth. You don't convince a woman to love you. She either sees your worth or she doesn't. And if she doesn't, you walk. The final reminder. You are not here to beg. You are not here to be tolerated. You are not here to shrink just to fit into someone else's comfort zone. You are here to lead, to build, to grow, to embody a presence so strong that the right woman feels honored to stand beside you, not above you. Every mistake in this list is a doorway, not to shame, but to clarity, to growth, to reclaiming your masculine edge. So start walking like the man you were born to be. Because the moment you stop betraying yourself, the world starts respecting you again, and so will she.